Welcome back to the channel, guys. So this will be paper talk, which I do on Sundays now, but before I get to that, I am also just going to do my quick thoughts on yesterday's game because I haven't had a chance to do it yet. So obviously Liverpool won 1-0 against Brentford. When I first saw the lineup and Gakpo was in midfield, my first thought was, here we go, they're going to try and play Gakpo in midfield now to try and save some money. I can't help it, guys. Like, it's the way FSG have kind of made me in the fan that I am at the moment with everything that's been going on. I wouldn't be surprised, let's just put it that way, that's the reasoning as well behind it. I know that they've played a lot of games recently and I get there's other things going on, but it was just the first thought that popped in my head. They've put Trent in midfield, they've put Gakpo in midfield, so we're not going to really sign that many midfielders this season, off-season should I say, but yeah. Anyway, back to the game. So obviously we won 1-0 due to a goal from Mohamed Salah in the first half. I think it was a ground out victory that we would have probably done in a season when we were going for the league. I'm just happy for the 3 points, if I'm being honest with you. You know, I've got the league table up in front of me now. We've played 35 games, 62 points. United, 33 games, 63 points. Newcastle, 33 games, 65 points. So they've both got 2 games on us. However, I've kind of got my eye on Newcastle now because I know that Man United play West Ham today and anything could happen in that game. But Newcastle are playing Arsenal, right? So they're 3 points ahead of us. I kind of think they're going to lose that one in Newcastle. I'd be surprised if they won it. And then they play Leeds at the weekend, and Leeds have kind of given Man City a decent game, didn't they? And they're fighting for survival, and it's a early kickoff. And I think it's at Ellen Road as well. I might be wrong there. I think it's at Ellen Road. So that could be another one where they slip up. And you know, like, we could be level on points with Newcastle come next weekend. We could, in fact, we could be above Man United depending on what happens in their games as well. But they both still have a game in hand on us, so it is what it is. The only other team we've kind of got to look out for is Brighton, who've got 3 games in hand, 3 games in hand on us, and they are currently only 7 points behind us. So, you know, they could make a late dart for top 4. Who knows? Anyway, let's get back to the game. So yeah, I thought it was a decent game in the first half. Second half, it kind of felt like we had to grind it out a little bit. I didn't think we had much going forward. Darwin Núñez, again, disappointing. Should have finished that chance he had where Trent put him in. I'm not so much bothered about the Gakpo one when he was pretty much on the line because the ball was fizzed at him and he could only like move his body a little bit and it just bounced off him. He couldn't really do much of it, whereas Núñez, you could tell he even he knew, like, from his reaction that he was annoyed by it all and everything. But he'll come good, I think. You know, he's got another season left of him. I've seen a lot of fans kind of questioning him, but I'm not there yet at all. I'd give him another season. Other facts about the game, you know, Salah scored, which made him like joint 5th top goal scorer now with Steven Gerrard. I said I think he'd get into top 5 this season a few videos ago, and he only needs one more now and he's clear out and out top 5 goal scorer for Liverpool. He's also scored his 100th goal at Anfield yesterday, and he also became the first player in Liverpool history to score in 9 consecutive home appearances. Like, no one's ever done that. Salah's really going down as a Liverpool legend, isn't he, in my opinion? And I don't want to be like a downer on it all, but it's all kind of lining up for him to go this summer, and I'm still 50-50 on it. Like, I don't want him to go. I'll preface it there. Like, I do not want him to go. I want him to stay. But that meeting that happened with PSG, you know, it turned out it wasn't anything to do with the ownership. So why was it happening? They're obviously losing Messi this end of season, and Neymar's apparently up for sale. So they're gonna want another big name to come in. So I don't know, guys. Like I say, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna mention it again. I've mentioned it a few times now, but just keep your eye out on Mo Salah this summer. I don't trust his agent whatsoever. So yeah, there you go. He scored his 30th goal as well this season. I think, you know, that's like, he did it for like a couple of seasons in a row now, 30 goals in all comps, you know. He hasn't reached the heights of his first season where he scored like 42, 47 or whatever it was, but he's still consecutively been with us, scoring over 20 goals a season. So who can, you know, be mad about that? Other things that happened in the game, obviously Allister reached his 100th clean sheet for the club. I didn't realise how fast Pepe Reina did in like less than 200 appearances. That's pretty mad, that. So yeah, that's another good thing for the club there. What the other thing I wanted to mention as well is I saw this picture going up, which I'll put up here now. Basically, since Trent's moved position, out of all the players in the Premier League, he is first in passes in the opposition's half, first in chances created, first in penalty area entries, first in possession won, first in assists, and first in the amount of touches he's taken in a game. This new position has revolutionised Trent, and it could potentially revolutionise how Liverpool play football going forward. I think we've found the making of him. I think we've all kind of liked him being at right back, but this midfield position seems to be where he should have always have been playing all along. And long may it last. So now let's get to paper talk, the thing that I do on a Sunday now. I basically go through the Sunday papers and see if there's anything worth pulling out that's Liverpool related and chat about it, give my opinion on it. So let's have a look here. So the first one I can see here is that Alexis McAllister, a World Cup winner of Argentina, is keen on joining Liverpool. That's not something that we've not heard yet. However, I did see something, was it yesterday or the day before, and I did a little bit of digging into it. So basically this journalist over in Italy who writes for, is it Tutto Meccano? But he also writes for another one as well, which is I think, what is it called now? I can't remember what it's called now. But is it Calcio Mercato or something like that? I can't remember. Guys, anyway, sorry about that. But anyway, he's reporting that Liverpool have reached an agreement with Brighton for Alexis McAllister. And it's a 5-year deal, and the transfer fee will be £60 million and around £5 million in bonuses. So 65 basically in total. Now, no one else is running with this. No one else has mentioned this. The only reason why I mention this is because I've kind of done a little bit of digging into this journalist, thinking like, where's he come up with this? And he was one of the first journalists that broke the news with Origi going to Milan. Nobody else mentioned it. He broke that news. And also last month, or maybe a few months ago now, he actually did an interview with Alexis McAllister's agent and father, Carlos McAllister. So I'm not saying this is 100%, but this journalist does seem to have some sort of validity and reliability when it comes to stuff like this, and he must have a decent relationship with the player's father/agent after doing an interview with him. So something to keep your eye on over the next coming days. Let's see if this is legit. I've seen figures out there like around about 70, and then some people saying 50, so 60's in the middle, in it. So what do you think anyway, guys? Would you be happy with spending £60 million, 65 on bonuses on Alexis McAllister? Let me know down below, guys, your thoughts on that one. And is there anything else we can touch on here that's kind of Liverpool related? Let's have a quick look. Arsenal are going after Mason Mount after pulling out of everything else. And there's another one here about Mount. Mount is now a key target for Liverpool. I think, guys, this is basically the same as always. We've always had with Mason Mount. If he gets a new deal that he's happy with at Chelsea, he stays at Chelsea. If he doesn't, then, and if the price is right, I think he'll come to Liverpool. Like, you know, Chelsea have to make, is it something like 300 million by June or something, or the end of June, and just due to how much money they've spent over the last year or so, and obviously his contract's running out. He's one of the players that Liverpool probably would like to buy, and I would like to see at Liverpool. He is someone who I would love to have at Liverpool, as I've just said, but I just think he's a Chelsea boy through and through, and we are probably his second choice if, you know, Chelsea don't offer him the deal that he wants. So I'm not too sure, guys, on the Arsenal stuff. I think that's just agent talk, you know, trying to get out there to Chelsea, potentially, like, if you don't take him, then these other clubs will, but yada, 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 do you know what I mean? So, yeah, Mason Mount, not much more to add on that, and there doesn't seem to be anything else that's Liverpool related here, guys. It's probably going to be a short video. So anyway, guys, let me know down below your thoughts on the Alexis McAllister deal potentially being done. Mason Mount, you know, what do you think? Should he come to Liverpool? Would you take him at Liverpool? And the game yesterday, let me know your thoughts on the game and Trent's new position and the stats as well, basically, that's happened since Trent's come into that position. I think it's really good. Anyway, guys, if anything else breaks today or over the bank holiday Monday, I will be here with another video. as Liverpool played at home yesterday, expect some news to come out, guys. We've obviously had the Sporting Director news earlier on, so there could be potentially something else. Anyway, let me know your comments down below. Give the video a like, and if you are new here, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything else I've got going on, and I'll catch you in the next one.